Parents of Libra children, so good to talk to you guys again. This is Parental Guidance, the first and only show on YouTube dedicated to providing you guys with monthly insights on how you can better connect with your child. Interesting things going on. They have the spider card in reverse. This is what the card looks like. And it says it's about protection, aid, and wisdom. Go ahead and pause that so you can read it in detail. And before I begin, that's in reverse. That's what it looks like in reverse. But I just want to remind you to watch the welcome video for December. There's a special message for you guys there. And I feel like my heart goes out to you and for you. I do not know why I feel compelled, like overwhelmed with the sense of compassion for the parents. I do not know what you're dealing with, but I get a sense of like, not heaviness, but my heart feels the need to like, reach out and hug you or, something of that nature. Your child's vibration for the month of December, they have the peach. This is what it looks like in the upright, so you can see it, but it's in reverse. And so the vibration is, inhaling a breath of life. It's in reverse, so I don't know if the child is going to be, instead of breathing in life, breathing in heaviness, or more so a level of introspection. It says the peach releases tension and stress from the body, softening hardness and dissolving density in the lungs and chest. So if they're feeling heavy chested, maybe heavy breathing, I encourage you to surround them with that color. If they do like peaches, if they, aren't allergic, maybe encourage them to incorporate more of that in their diet, preferably fresh or frozen, not canned, but that's just me. But it's almost like your child is going to be introspective this month, as well as dealing with some heart issues, not health-wise, but emotional heart issues. They have their challenges is that they have the ruby card in reverse. And so normally this card speaks to like passion and, love, precious memories. So I feel like there's, someone may have hurt their heart and they're just going to be introspective this month. I don't know who. I don't know if it's a family member. I don't know if it's a friend. But it's it's like a distant connection, like someone at school that they really don't associate with, but they have some kind of connection with, like a friend or a love interest or somebody who's not really close to them but still affiliated with them. They'll cause like a wound to their heart, and you would think that it would be trivial, but some reason it affects them different or deeply. They have the denial card as their emotional overarch. And it says that I acknowledge my fear, but I replace it with the insight of awareness. You can read that better than I can say it. But it's asking them to open up and be honest with themselves in this present moment. There's something that's buried. There's some emotions that are being buried beneath the surface that they have stuffed, and they need to be honest with themselves and take a deep breath of life, okay? So there's definitely something that they are holding back, holding on to, not releasing, not letting go. Their overall goal for the month, they have the I am grateful card in reverse. And it's almost like they may find themselves in a position where they have a hard time finding something to be grateful for, or they have to be reminded to focus on something that they are grateful for. So be mindful of that. I will find one person and 5 things that I appreciate in my life. So you may have to remind them that they may not feel appreciative. They may not act, they may give you some attitude, and they may not be grateful this month, or whatever the case may be. But it's something that they are not in a position of seeing the good. They may need some help in that, or they forgot it entirely. So just keep that in mind. For the month of December, your Libra child, as is balanced as they like to be and see both sides to things, they may find themselves feeling a slight of injustice. Trying to find the right card. Oh, where did it go? Here we go. So it says injustice and inequality are a part of life, but they do not have to define your experience. So they may, something that was unfair, something that needs to be redressed. They may be able to help someone or fix something, a personal slight, but it's not going to be fair. They're going to see an injustice, and they may feel the need to stand up for themselves, speak out for themselves or somebody else. So just keep that in mind. During the second week, they have the Treasure Island in reverse. So I don't know if it's like, it almost feels like there's a bully sense, or they have to stand up for something and it really bothers them. And it's like, they doubt their worth, if something is worthy enough, but they're questioning the value of something. It's definitely questioning a value of something, whether it be themselves, the situation, what is all this worth, what does it mean? But there's some kind of injustice, and it makes them question. And then there's some hard work that they have to do. Some internal work. They have the chopped wood card. It talks about being grounded in humility. So hopefully they're not having to be humbled, but through an experience they are learning, the path of gratitude. Of course, they have the grateful card, but just being at an internal peace. It may be that they have to just simplify their life, focus on what truly is important, the simplicities. It's just something about being in the here and now, taking account of what's in front of them in stock, letting go of loftiness, and simply having a state of, what can I do? What am I responsible for? In the final week to close out the month, it's almost like either through working with someone else, they are co-creating, and creativity and art inspiration, something is manifesting. Maybe it's a lesson learned. Maybe it's like something hurt their feelings, and then they were able to gain something from it to take with them moving forward to create a better outcome for themselves, a better mindset, a better goal. I'm just looking to see what else I can pull from. But it's almost like a happy heart, like, yay, I got it. But it's a progressive moving forward of creativity. Now, speaking of moving, for the change that's coming, they have the moving card in reverse. So it's not a positive move. It's not like, yay, we're moving. I get the sense that for whoever this is for, it's like something is being moved suddenly, or without them knowing, or taken away. I don't know. This also feels like somebody is leaving unexpectedly, and that also could be hurtful. I don't know. And I know that that's one scenario for someone. But moving in reverse, something is moving away from them, and it could be beneficial that it's moving away. But all in all, it's their goal is to make peace with all of this. I definitely sense that it's working to achieve a sense of acceptance with what is coming. They have opened your arms to receiving as the solution. So of course they were closed off in the beginning of the month. Opening their arms is their the solution to whatever they will experience this month. You've prayed for help. Now be open to accepting it, however that shows up for them in their life for this month. And then how you can help them is you have the support card in reverse. Now, I don't think this is not supporting your child, but I think it's also like supporting them from afar. It also could be help them by helping yourself, possibly. So maybe there's something that you have to focus on, and that's how you can better assist them by, the changes that you make in your life. So here's what the card looks like in the upright. You can see that there's support there. Somebody is carrying them. And it's almost like it's something you have to just stand and watch. Let them carry themselves almost. It says, expect help, a divine power more magnificent than anything else that exists on the planet is ready to support our every move. And I almost feel like take your hands off of it. It's not something that you can do. Maybe you've tried, it's not working, whatever the case may be. You just got to wipe your hands of it. Wipe it clean almost. Now for you, you have the I am driven card, and you also have the relationships card in reverse. So I definitely feel that there is some kind of tension involving a relationship or an interaction with someone else. This very well could be a working relationship. Somebody that you maybe it could be a supervisor. I don't feel that it's like your head boss, although that's possible too. But I feel that this is someone that you have to be interconnected with, and you are dreading. There's some friction there. You see how, and I'll put it upright so you can actually see, but you see how the girl is like, I can't stand you. You get on my nerves, And it's almost like this guy is like plotting and manipulating his next move to undermine, the woman, or vice versa. Both people are plotting against each other instead of working together. And these people could represent, people that are somehow weaved in this connection between the two of you. It could be relationships. This could be a man and a female relationship, and these are the relatives that you all share, or that you told the story to, or you refer back to, or who knows what's going on. Like these could be like the what do you call that? Not the assistant players, but I can't think of it. The award, not the main actress, but I don't know. You know what I'm talking about, like the assistant actress, the person who's like not the lead. I can't think of it. But anyway, you know what I'm trying to say. So these are like supporting. Thank you. Haha, and the support in reverse. But all these people, somehow they're involved in the web that has been weaved here. So be very careful about that, especially in the holiday season, that you don't put yourself in a position that can adversely affect your financial situation, your ability to focus on what's important. And if it is a job situation, I would encourage you to use this driving force, and you're probably already doing that. You're probably already looking for another position moving forward. So you have the I am driven card. I'm holding this here so you can read that. So you can pause it to read it. But be healthy. You're committed to your health and everything. Whatever you desire, you have the ability to create it. and get it done and accomplished for you for this month. So go forth boldly. I know that that was a message for another sign, but just do it. You know, no holding back. What you want, you go after it this month for the betterment of yourself and your family, okay? All right, have a great December. Sorry again that these were late. I do look forward to speaking with you guys really shortly with January's reading, and have a great month.